to Comatoast Plays D&D.
Last time in the toaster.
After successfully delivering Magdalena Lunamane's message to Rothwinma and Khírrak, the Eastern Wind agrees to join him on a hunt. They manage to discover their prey, a chimera, in the Stonespire Crags to the north of the city. After a tense chase, they manage to pursue their quarry back to its lair, a cave within one of the massive crags. Handily defeating the chimera and assisting Rothwinma in delivering the killing blow, we rejoin the party as they prepare for the return journey back to the city and the celebration ahead.
Alright, so you finish the fight, you get the heads cut off, you search around the cave, find a little chump change, get the heads strapped to a couple of the mounts, and the body of the beast lashed up by several ropes to Braca, the dire wolf, as well as your horses, so that it can be dragged back to Khírrak. Along the road, trip will be uneventful. Anything you would like to do or say in that time, in the few hours back to town?
So do you think this will tenderize the meat?
Yeah, Roth gives you a hearty chuckle at that.
It is possible.
Good.
So, how were you able to tame your dire wolves?
You'll have to ask the kobolds about that one. Weird little fuckers, but they know their animal craft.
Did you find them as pups, or?
I believe it was from birth.
That makes more sense.
What do we have to do to get our hands on some?
As you've seen, I'm sure they still have a hard time with them. How would you get your hands on direwolf pups?
No, dire wolves. Trained already.
Trained? I'm pretty sure we have it that I know of. We don't typically breed. We only keep what we need. They're, noble beasts.
And he pats Braca on the neck and kind of scratches his fur a bit.
We bond with them over time. We don't ride them if they don't want us to, if that makes sense. And we certainly don't mean to domesticate them further than necessary.
So it's more like a partnership, in a way.
In a way. I think of Braca here like family.
Gives him nice scratches.
If we're here for a few days, anything we should see besides the festival tonight? Anywhere we should go?
There's many places about town if you want to go see Khírrak. As I told you, there's the smithy. Mirlin Steel Step is place is called One for All. It's a bigger spot. The master smith himself, he learned from the dwarves in Blackfire, and he trains a handful of journeymen under him. We have various things that you would find in other cities. Clothiers, leatherworkers. If you're trying to get into, I don't know, if you just want to learn perhaps more about our ways, connection to the spirit world, you can pay a visit to Spirit's Rest Cavern. As I told you about before, most of the shamans spend much of their time there. Otherwise, they will also be at the celebration tonight.
Did you say there was a shop with interesting things?
Well, we have a handful of shops. There's sort of a general store, tinkle shell goods. We have a bit of an oddities shop. That would be run by Tack Mud Monk, old goblin fella. Strong though, live for his age.
And for it to come.
Rotakan. Yeah, he's a bit of a witch doctor. I don't converse with him much myself. He, from my understanding, speaking with the shaman, he fancies himself connected with the spirits as much as they, though his means are somewhat different. He does run a shop, sells certain herbs, salves, concoctions, strange alchemical things, odds and ends of that nature. Maybe worth paying a visit if that is to your liking.
What time is the ceremony start tonight?
Just before sundown, dusk.
I'm assuming it's like noon now.
Yeah, getting to midday.
So a little bit.
Are we approaching?
You are getting close to Khírrak. Yeah, you kind of, as you're talking on the road for a while, you see it starting to come closer in the distance. So you roll back up to town, dragging this massive beast behind you with its heads lashed to some of the horses and the like dragon head on the side of Braca. A crowd kind of starts to form as people are like seeing you come in, and adults and this group of like monster children like start to all gather. You see like like half-orc kids and little goblin kids that are literally 1.5 feet tall. Like real funny like collection of nonsense. There's one younger Minotaur who is obviously adolescent compared to the adult Minotaur that's there with him, but compared to all the other kids, he's like 3 times their size. People kind of start to gather around. You see Vrakul maneuver to the front of the crowd, and he kind of sees it, and he looks at you all, gives you a little smile and a nod. Roth hops down off Braca and goes to greet him, gives him the little handshake, man hug kind of thing. And Vrakul, the hunt went well then.
That it did.
And as you can see, he's alive.
For now. For now.
How do you spell Freckle?
Vrakul, that is Vrakkul.
And he was Dragonborn.
He was, yeah. Roth kind of starts to talk to the people that are gathering and sort of regale them with stories of the fight.
A fall over here ran up the wall like a spider. Quickest thing I've ever seen, casting bolts of flame from the sky. Regina, well, she swam. She did how, like a fish, she went under and then popped out and cast bolts of ice that slowed the creature in its pursuit of us around the cavern. Olo was very sneaky. I didn't see him almost the entire time I was there.
He was there. I think.
Jiraiya was keeping us alive in the midst. Regina went down. I nearly went down myself. Gilvin and Jiraiya both were with me at the front, facing it head on with ferocity. Felv scared the beast with his words. I've never seen such a thing. He spoke and it ran. I don't know, but it was impressive.
Right.
And kids are like, what the?
I was looking at
You see Thal, like, as he talks about your contribution to, like, all these people kind of, like, look to you and give you, like, okay. Like, he's alright. Of course. You know, a little, like, they put a little respect on your name. And yeah, you got, I mean, all these, like, there's, like, a goblin kid that, like, climbs up on Jiraiya's shoulder as he's, like, hanging off. As this is all going on, Roth kind of turns back to you.
Many will be celebrating in their own way throughout Khírrak tonight, but I invite you to join those of us who will be feasting, fighting, and drinking on the top of the God's Reach at the crossing. Just beyond Windmar's Perch are the Heaven Steps, which you saw this morning. It's a long walk up the steps to the crossing, but well worth the effort. By the light of the fire, we will embrace some of life's carnal pleasures as comrades and friends before making contact with the spirit.
Stop it. Jesus fuck.
We all.
oh, it wasn't just me.
Yeah.
We all looked at each other.
Carl.
Seen movies this year.
Fighting.
Drinking, food.
Those types of
Fucking.
carnal
Yeah, there's a fourth half.
Forgetting your pleasures.
later. Fucking at home.
It's not the Dothraki.
No, not quite.
But this is a wild free country.
Yes, by the light of the fire, we'll do these things, and then
When the... Not the fucking Christ!
Well, probably.
Did I get that?
Probably cold in the houses. Move towards the light.
Sometimes you want to leave the lights on.
It's worth taking a peek.
Alright, we gotta stop before he ends the session. And that's where we leave
And
off.
this is where you edit. Times.
once the sun has set in the sky, we will make contact with the spirits by the light of the dancing brothers above.
Fuck yeah.
He kind of pats Thal and Dry on the shoulders, gives a nod to the rest of you and a smile, and he starts directing men to gather the chimera and begin transporting it up to the crossing for preparation for the feast. So he kind of leaves you to it. You guys have the rest of the day
I think
until dusk.
if we are going to be conversing with spirits, perhaps we need a little help, maybe from the herb shop.
Yes, I think we should go to both of the trinket shops. Just to see what's
Magic.
We've been played for 2 weeks. We should get the shopping done now. So I don't come back and
To
say,
shop.
and shopping.
Yeah, we have a couple hours. Let's go shopping. Let's see what
I'd rather go
interesting things they might have here.
Potions.
Yes.
Magic items.
Yes.
That's all.
Yes.
But perhaps, or maybe, I don't know if we'll be able to find it at the herb shop. Or if we might
Let's go to the
trade it.
craftsman's roost. We head to the craftsman's roost as we're talking. And then maybe some of you, all of us probably should rest for the rest of the time a little bit. And since there might be some fighting tonight.
Shit, I fought last time. Who hasn't fought yet?
I am not fighting. I am going to
Oh,
rest.
please, though.
No, I'm not dying. Gina's gonna rest.
Gonna hide under
I'm not
water.
going to kill you.
Just say every week. Almost
Are there
die
different
almost
kinds
every
of
week.
fights at this place?
We don't know.
He did not specify what would be happening.
Should
Just that there would be
Because I thought there was. The dude said that the next night was 1v1 versus 1.
Oh, yeah, he did.
Oh, the innkeeper did mention that, yeah.
Well, we should all do that.
Yeah.
Eventually. Yeah,
I
that'd be
think
cool.
so.
Right. We're
To the
walking
shop.
to the craftsman's roost.
Heading
Pillar.
to Craftsman's Roost. Where are you looking to go first?
Should we go to One for All first?
Yeah.
Is that the Smith? Yes.
Yep. So you ask around, I get directions. You eventually find One for All, and approaching, you see that it is a multi-level complex. As you were told, it is kind of for all disciplines of middlecraft. Walking in, you see a handful of individuals working bellows and various forges. A couple guys taking turns hammering at a large battle axe on their anvil as another kind of keeps the flame going, and they sink it back into the coals to heat it. Sort of overseeing, who you assume to be Miralyn Steelstep, is a minotaur. He is over 7 feet tall. He has a massive build, huge rippling muscles visible in his arms, chest, and abdomen, as he only wears sort of leather kilt on his bottom half that serves as coverage, as well as
We know his name,
sort
yeah.
of blacksmithing apron. It was told to you, yeah.
What was it again?
Miralyn Steelstep.
How do you spell it? Sorry.
Miralin Steelstep. He has lightly modeled gray skin, thick mane of black fur extending down his neck and back, long tufts coming down along his chin and cheeks. And he, as he sees you walk in, he kind of barks a few more orders at the men working around him. And
Welcome to One for All. What are you looking for today?
Anything that is unique that you have here. We've come into some coin and looking for interesting objects.
I mean, all right.
he goes over to one of the racks and pulls out an axe that has golden scroll work like along the haft leading up to the head, and it's kind of like hatchet design right up at the head, various grooves and things along the blade, but it does look razor sharp and solid in construction.
Made by one of my finest apprentices.
Sets it on the counter.
I've several such works as this.
Can we tell, is it like, it looks nicer than a normal one, or it looks magical?
I mean, you can't really tell just by looking at it that it's magical.
Yes. Looks very fine construction. Is it magical?
Well,
Hilarious.
Oh,
No, not to my knowledge.
Do you have anything in weapons enchanted or?
No. We're, smithies here. We craft fine things, but, spellcasters we are not. Anything I can get you that's steel.
Do you have hand crossbows?
Yes, I was also looking for this.
It's not quite steel, perhaps, maybe pieces.
Bits. Iron, wood, steel, sure. We have crossbows.
You said hand.
Yeah.
He starts building one right now.
I was thinking for you, Dry. You should, like, you're strong. That's obscenely strong, yeah. Because you're a big giant man thing. You should, instead of your longbow, like that's cool. You should try to get like a heavy crossbow, just like, like try to use it as a bow.
Oh, jeez.
Like have one modified so you can like shoot javelins. Like
Jesus.
Cut javelins in half, and now you're like, short range, but fucked up.
He's looking at Mac.
Can we please? Can we please? Like,
Would that be a
You have to
6
say
foot?
no, or
Pretty sure that'd be a D10 damage.
Probably around. But it would level when you level.
And if you smite, like spells.
I mean,
That's
a
awesome.
heavy crossbow is a D10 damage already.
Oh, what?
So it'd be D12.
No.
D13.
Oh, 2D6. There's 2D6.
D20.
just change it from.
How
It
much
doesn't
is
need to
that?
load now. You just like.
How much are their crossbows?
Do you have any hand crossbows?
Sorry.
Can I see those?
Sure.
Yeah, there's a few of the hand crossbows and such. They all look very finely crafted.
+1 finely crafted. That's
You're
regular.
not gonna find magic here.
Could I get a heavy crossbow?
Yeah.
I
50
just realized. I got a crossbow.
And how much for the hand?
75.
75 gold each?
They're pretty specialized.
They are, yeah. Because you can one hand.
And then, is this where I bought the longbow from?
Yes.
Alright. Well, I won't.
So you recognize me.
Yeah, I won't sell it to him. Because, like, yeah.
I used this. It wasn't good.
What's your return policy?
I mean, so he sees you buying a crossbow, he kind of...
Longbow didn't work out for you.
Not quite.
Not with those hands, boy.
He's not wrong.
Strong, yes. Deft? That's alright. Didn't see much use today. Let me inspect.
kind of looks it over.
Not much wear. I'll give back 5 short of full price.
So he'll give you 45 back.
Those 5 gold. How about 2 of these hand crossbows for 125?
And it begins.
Thal here fought at the beast.
Oh yeah. Veterans Disney.
Yeah.
Does he actually say that?
Yes.
You fought in the Beast War, so you want a discount.
We're a part of a group.
Ah,
We went hunting today with Roth Winlaw.
did you know?
Brought back a chimera that we shall eat tonight.
That actually is true. Actually, all that's true, but that was
That's very nice.
more logical.
Roll persuasion.
So
I hope you're good at persuasion.
12.
Damn. I have a +6 in persuasion.
I do too. I rolled a 6.
performance is
Kind of scratches at his tufts of fur along his face.
You did go hunting with the chief. 140.
Fair.
Wait, how about all 3 for 185?
Roll persuasion.
There it is.
That was all right. 14.
200.
You ever had chimera?
No.
How about I bring you to go play the chimera?
Well, I think he's invited.
And some potato salad.
Oh, are you
I'll
invited?
be at the crossing
Oh,
tonight.
well, fuck. Never mind then. Keep haggling.
200's good.
Deal.
Done.
Splitsies.
Well, splitsies would be 73 points.
Alright, you get 3 hand crossbows.
He's got some copper, so.
Some silver.
So, next we are going to
The oddity shop.
the Oddities to see Tack.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mudbug.
Thank you for your time, kind sir, as we leave.
Anytime.
Have a good day.
So it's-
I'm going to go have a good day.
Nope.
Yeah. I'm gonna go. Have a good day now.
Okay.
Oh no. I say we load all 3 and put them in the bag.
Oh, I go back in. We also need some bolts.
As I.
How many?
It's a gold for 20.
We'll buy 60.
You get directions to what you were told is Tech Mudmug's shop. It is a dinky little weird shack tucked in between two larger buildings, kind of back a ways from these larger buildings within what looks like an alley between the two. And it's oddly shapen as it kind of climbs up the wall a little bit.
Go inside.
Walking in, fairly dimly lit, the shop is a cluttered fucking mess. There's shelves, there's a couple of tables, and they're all just covered in shit. Trinkets, baubles, fucking like little knick-knacky.
We went to Mud Mugs,
nonsense. You went, yeah, it's attack Mud Mugs. There is so much random bullshit in here. And you see who you seem to be Tech. Male goblin, fairly old looking, bald, but he seems to be kind of lithe, covered in like sinewy muscle, and as he sees you walk in, he gets up and moves towards you really quickly, and you see he moves pretty like confidently and controlled, so those muscles are being put to good use. And he
welcome to my shop. What do you want? I got everything. It's all here. Look, it's all here. All of it.
I walk back out.
You see it all.
It's a clusterfuck of knickknacks, Bob. You see like small statues. You see like a collection of buttons on one table. There's little jingle bells and some other varying sizes of real bells as well. You see bowls, silverware. Just like, but there's so much random
Do you have
bullshit in here.
anything for rather rough and tumble ladies?
What are all tumble ladies like?
Like soap? What are you talking about?
Do you like to get angry when you fight? Huh?
She does.
Oh.
I'm confused.
I'm looking
Are you married?
specifically for a gift for my sister. She is in the same trade, and I was finding something unique for her.
Unique? I'm fully unique.
Right.
It's all here.
What does it do?
All of it. Everything.
Oh, I want something that makes gold.
That I don't have. Unique. Wait.
He runs and he like damn near like cartoon dives into a pile of fucking junk. Shit just like explodes as he goes in.
Fantastic.
It's all just junk.
It's starting to look like
That's what I'm envisioning.
I'm so hopeful.
the pile he's inside of just kind of like shifts around as this amorphous mass, and then he pops up and springs and coins and things like roll off and jingle around on the floor.
I have here a mystery bag.
He holds up a kind of about this big leather satchel, like grapefruit times 2 size, tied with a string at the top.
Within it is a surprise.
You need to add that.
He is stroking the mystery sack.
Does it have to stay a mystery?
Not if you buy it.
Do it.
This looks like
How much?
a loot box.
300. But it's a very nice mystery.
What you got?
A lot. We all have a lot.
Check to see.
All.
Is it something that would be worth 300 gold?
Easily. 100% unique what's in here.
You're gonna insight
I'll
check.
insight
I've never
check.
seen nor heard of its like.
But I think he's gonna believe
Roll insight.
that it's worth 300 gold,
Yeah,
even if it's
not.
buttons. But I'll insight check him just for shits
Just a
and
bag of buttons.
Sometimes you gotta roll the dice.
It seems very like round.
I have no
Whatever
idea.
it is. It's like whatever's in it, just looking at it appears like spherical. What'd you roll?
I have no idea. I rolled like a, what was it, investigation? A 4. I rolled a
Insight.
4. Insight is still 4.
Yeah, I mean he seems like genuinely enthusiastic about what's in this bag.
Go for it.
Perhaps
Is
can we touch it?
Lightly.
Lightly.
Give it a little
I want to
squeeze.
feel it and
It does feel it
something-
as it looks. It feels like spherical and
solid.
Yeah, solid.
Can I
It squeezes
see
the
if it
sack.
was like
It's
a
a hollow.
glass, sort of,
You tap it. It
metally hard kind of thing? Or
almost sounds like a dull, thick glass, but like something, like full of water or something like that. You know, like it's a little more solid than just like if you're.
I will take that, but put it aside because I would like to look at a couple more things.
Okay.
He ties it to his little belt.
Mystery bag.
I will find the mystery. Do you have
She'll love
any
it. She'll love it.
flasks that never empty?
Flasks that never empty? No. I have flasks. Rusty flasks. Silver flasks. Iron flasks. Plastic.
Wouldn't.
You better buy that. That's gonna be worth a lot.
Broken flasks. Double flasks.
Broken fence. He's got it all?
I would have flasks. Do you have any jewelry type stuff? Rings or...
Yes?
Do you have any enchanted things? Protection-y enchanting things?
I don't know.
You do know?
I don't know.
I don't know. Can I see your rings?
Sure, yeah.
He starts to dive into various piles of things, and he's like coming out of them with handfuls of shit.
Here.
Brushes a bunch of shit off one of the tables and lays them all out. It's a veritable who's who of costume jewelry.
Costume.
There's, I mean, there's a lot of there's definitely metal things. There's rings and necklaces and amulets and stuff of varying levels of craft. Mostly on the lower end. There's a couple things that look kind of nicer. You do see what at least looks like gems. You're not really sure how valuable, just looking.
Is there any unique kinds of jewelry, like even if it's like leather with claws or?
Yeah, absolutely. He has one necklace that's like teeth all the way around, so not just like tied to a string or whatever, but like that looks like binding twine or whatever it happens to be is actually like bored through each and every tooth, like end to end, so that they cover the entire strand. Also has what appear to be claw earrings, plugs almost, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of wide to thin, and there's a small stopper that is stuck on one end. Bone rings.
Right, I will take all of that. I want necklace. I want the claw earrings.
Yeah?
And one bone.
In the mystery bag.
In the mystery bag.
Good.
He collects all these things, throws the other shit in piles behind him, and puts the mystery bag on and pushes those towards you.
305 gold. Ah, very good.
He pulls it in and he takes the money and puts it in his pouch.
It doesn't have to be a mystery anymore.
Campaign's over. No.
It was a claymore.
Wild. Opening the mystery bag, you find a glass orb that is full of water with a live goldfish swimming right inside.
That's pretty dope.
It doesn't need to eat. It doesn't sleep. It doesn't need to go anywhere. It's just there, alive all the time.
You have an immortal fish. That's fun.
How breakable is it?
Throw it.
He pulls it from your hand.
No.
She throws it across the room. It hits the feather ball.
Yeah. Do not throw it.
Yeah, it goes like 5 feet. And
And I run over and get it.
you pick it up.
It's unbreakable.
You could have said that with your mouth.
Yeah, but...
Fair.
Alright.
Tell me, do you have anything made of a metal you've never seen before? Something very unique, very special.
A metal I've never seen.
Chunks of metal, something cool you've never seen.
No.
Okay.
Maybe. I've strange things.
Anything that explodes.
I wish. I do have something made of chunks of metal that when you blow into it, it makes a funny sound.
I hope it sounds just like
Wait, he dives into another pile. He shows you it is a pan flute.
Shocker.
It does look pretty nice though. It has kind of like floral designs on the end where the sound comes out, etched into the flute pieces. That's kind of wrapped around with a piece of cloth that also has these sort of tribal floral. Like some work along.
I prestidigitate it to clean it. Like,
Yeah, and it's like already is not really very dirty looking, but you kind of
there's probably a goblin spit in it.
Gets it.
You got the goblin covered.
Yeah, it just generally kind of cleans, gets a bit of the smudges and like dust just from being in the shop and such
Sound fine?
off of it.
It's 50 gold.
Sound good? Sound right?
Oh, it sounds real nice.
Hell yeah. But no, like, rare, fun metals? Anything? Chunks of something? I want something unique to build an ornamental piece with.
What kind of metal?
I don't know. I was looking for something cool that I've never seen before.
I have a rock.
That's that metal.
It's a metal rock.
What?
A metal rock.
A metal? Is it metal?
Is a metal rock.
DM, is it metal? Does it look shiny?
No.
Okay, I didn't think so. I'll take the flute. Bye.
Oh, lovely.
You can add Helena's pan flute to your inventory.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, and I believe mystery bag is in there as well.
Okay.
Is it spoosh?
Yeah.
That festival tonight you said is up on God's Reach, right?
DM.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, at the crossing.
And you said something about dancing brothers, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So
Buying a new dress?
Regina's over this whole shopping experience. She almost died. And I'm assuming she's heard some interesting things about this God's Reach, very nice looking place, so she's gonna make her way up there.
To the top.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Okay. The feast and stuff is gonna be up there.
Yeah, but she's just gonna mosey on up there on her own and hang out there for a little bit till something triggers in her head again.
Okay.
Goodbye, Redina.
That's what she does.
Spooky's gone.
Yeah, she's a spook.
Anything else? I have this.
He pulls out a little leather pouch.
It has spices, and I have this.
I do enjoy spices.
The spices never run out. It's great.
Oh.
I almost don't want to say it, but I will. And I have this. If you like to get angry when you fight, and you need to stay angry when you fight, and maybe you have trouble stabbing someone else, you can stab yourself.
It's like a leather hand wrap, essentially, with a tooth that pokes out from the side. Mechanically, you would be able to, if you, for whatever reason, have not been able to attack, or have not been attacked by the time a round is ending, you can use your reaction, if you have not already used it, to attack yourself with this little spike to maintain your range.
How much?
That is 20 gold pieces.
Steal?
Boom. Given.
How much for the spices?
5.
Easy. Give me the spices.
Spices are great.
Okay,
so
what is that one called?
Yeah, Emma, yours is called Barbarian's Barb. Spices is called Heward's Handy Spice Pouch.
Are you sold out?
I have everything. It's all here.
Oh, that's fun.
All of it.
Spices.
Do you want more?
Good day, sir.
All right. More?
Later.
Gold?
We'll bring more back next time. Did we go like the fancy item place yet?
That
The
was the
blacksmith?
fancy item place.
Oh
No, we went to the blacksmith, and we went there. I haven't visited the potion place or the general store.
General store.
Your call shopping episode.
I think we should at least go to the potion place. Yeah.
Potion.
See what it's got.
Rotogon.
You're gonna go see Rotokan.
Yeah.
Looking for Rotokan, you are informed that he is not on the Craftsman's Roost, but that he is over on the Soulspire, not too far from Spirit's Rest Cavern. So heading over that way, you eventually find his hut. And a hut it is. Very tribal looking. You see bone symbolism and things hanging along the sides, and once you enter from the ceiling, scattered about as well. It's lit dimly with a couple of candles, and inside you see who you assume to be Rodokan himself. He is a lizard folk. His skin is colored in light greens and blues. He's lanky and very tall at full height. You imagine, at least, though he appears to kind of carry himself with like his shoulders hunched over, but he's still, even hunched over like that, he still is pretty towering and appears taller still owing to his bright yellow and orange dorsal frills. Add into that his sort of eerily long fingers, his ragged robes, bone necklaces, rings, and bangles, and he cuts a bit of an unsettling, imposing figure.
Fun.
So he kind of puts his hands up on the counter. Long fingers.
Why do you come to see Rodokan today?
Trying to see what you have for sale.
He stands up tall, and as he straightens himself out, he's like almost 8 feet.
Oh, jeez.
Like real tall. Very like skinny, lanky, but tall. And then he kind of stretches his back and goes back into his hunch. You came for potions?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Any other magical items you might have?
Mixtures. Well, I have a handful of things. I have some potions, healing. I have restorative ointments. I have poisons. What are you in the market for? So the potions of healing are the same price. He has 2 of those at 50 gold each. So with the restorative ointment, to kind of show you, he puts out a glass jar. It's about 3 inches in diameter, and it contains a thick mixture that, as he puts it up there, kind of smells faintly of aloe. They each have 3 doses. As an action, 1 dose of the ointment can be swallowed or applied to the skin. The creature that receives it regains 2d8 plus 2 hit points, ceases to be poisoned, and is cured of any disease. And each one has 3 doses of that.
How much are those?
200 gold each. But
We could use the party fund.
it's better healing than the healing potion and does other stuff.
So
There's multiple use for each one.
how many does he have?
3. He has 3 at 3 doses each. So with
9.
600 gold, you have a total of 9
9
uses
doses.
of that.
Party fund? Wait, if anybody doesn't want to spend
How much do we have in the
whisper it in your ear. I have 1,220 just in gold. Not to mention platinum.
How much?
138.
Jesus. The party fund?
We have a lot.
Party.
We're frugal.
We're frugal. He's been adding a lot of the
The
stuff
winnings.
the winnings and the stuff he sold and stuff like that into there.
Yeah, that's true.
So
I realize I loaded y'all up so much.
Yes.
we rich.
I also thought I found a bunch of platinum. That one. Whatever.
Yeah.
That helped.
I was like 100.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
No,
I forgot about that.
and like 1,000
125.
or 125.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
It was a lot.
So we have about 2,500 in the party fund. We good?
Yeah.
Spray that for 600.
Yeah. That's it. We can do that.
So you get the 3 restorative ointments.
Well, we, put it on the table.
Okay. Do you want the healing potions as well?
Just 2. Yeah. I mean, there's
Yeah.
2 for 50.
Yeah.
2 for 50 each. So you get a total of 700.
Free bargain deal. Yeah. What else you got? Keep them going.
I have poisons, maybe of interest to some of you.
Sets out a few vials.
These 3 are a bit of a more basic poison.
So he has 3 basic poisons. He uses poison to coat 1 slashing or piercing weapon or up to 3 pieces of ammunition. Applying the poison takes an action. The creature hit by the poison weapon or ammunition must make a DC 10 con saving throw or take 1d4 poison damage. Once applied, the poison retains potency for 1 minute before drying.
Which doesn't get them disadvantage.
No, this doesn't apply the poison condition. So every time you attack them with a poisoned weapon, they roll that DC 10 Constitution saving throw. Anytime they fail it when you attack them within a minute, you get to roll an extra D4 of poison damage. So good thing to have like at the beginning of a fight or whatever. And then he has 1 darker colored vial, real gross earthy green.
This is wyvern poison.
A creature subjected to this poison must make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw, taking 76 poison damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one. Also, it's considered an injury poison. So injury poison can be applied to weapons, ammunition, trap components, and other objects that deal piercing or slashing damage and remains potent until delivered through a wound or washed off.
So it doesn't have any lasting effect, but it does 6 or 76.
Correct, which is big.
It's huge.
And it's a DC 15 con.
How much for the wyvern poison?
1,200. If
And
you
the
need
regular
something
poisons?
to die, this is what you must.
How much for the regular poisons?
100 each.
Anything else?
I have something a bit more interesting.
It's long fingers. He reaches down behind the counter and he pulls up these black candles.
I call them midnight candles.
It is a black candle sitting on silver taper. You can light the candle as an action. The candle burns for 20 minutes before being consumed, and while the candle is lit, all bright light within a 20-foot radius is reduced to dim light, and dim light becomes darkness. For the duration, each creature within 20 feet of the candle has a +10 bonus to stealth checks and can't be tracked except by magical means. A creature that receives this bonus leaves behind no tracks or other traces of its passage. It's essentially pass without trace in a candle.
Yeah.
Limited time.
Unlimited?
They burn for a total of 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
He has 2.
How much for the midnight candles?
300 each.
Candle without a trace.
Yes.
Yeah. I think we should just go this.
For those really, really sneaky times.
And then maybe the wyvern poison and...
The wyvern
You
poison's
spend
a
a-
one-time use, so yeah.
True.
It is, but big.
Right, yeah.
Like, you got something you want to die now.
What's the DC save on it?
15.
15.
Oh,
It's like,
But it also is, you could roll above a 15 or above and then you just throw away $1,200.
well,
Well,
I
he
mean,
still
yeah,
takes
Oh, does he
that
take
damage.
half damage? Okay.
Yeah. Still okay, but
very good.
that's a lot. That's a lot.
As a rogue, though, too, add that onto your sneak attack. Oh, man.
It'd be good to murder
And if
something.
you hit someone good with a surprise, auto crits. Wait, are you high enough level for that yet?
He could
No, I
be,
don't have assassinate yet.
if you just,
Got him.
Maybe if
You
you
were
guys
so blessed.
quit fucking with Roth to kill him the
hey. If you did better the whole time, I'd feel okay.
We just gotta hackle a little bit.
Heckle.
Hackle.
Heckle. Jackal. So,
What will you have?
I think we should get the candles. How about I buy one myself and we buy one other person?
Okay.
Just leave it in our
You're, what, 300?
So 6, 7,000, 1,300 total. Market value.
If we want the potions, that's 100. 600 for the restorative ointments. If we want the poisons, they're 100 each. I don't know if we want those.
I don't really skip.
And then it's, yeah,
I don't actually skip all the
it's
places.
700 plus 600.
Right, 1,300.
We just paid this dude's rent for the year.
No, we haven't paid shit yet.
I'm not sure it's gonna be enough.
Would you be interested in this Heward's Handy Spice Pouch?
No.
Okay. How about 1,200 gold?
Thal here.
Served in the world. Served in the world. Goddamn warrior.